Y'all see it. Y'all see it. We got how strong. Once again, how strong is big Dag Goat. Y'all see it? How strong is GODGOTHAM? Look at the boy. How strong is GODGOTHAM, bro? How strong is this guy? Like I said, let's just hear his perspective, bro. Cause like I said, I do not scale Saitama by his feet. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to, hey, that's y'all, bro. But I'm not scaling someone who completely removed his limiter, you know, infinite and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? By feats, by what y'all currently seeing, bro. Those right there was just demonstrations. But let's continue. Let's just hear his perspective and everything, bro. But you know, I don't scale Saitama by feats. But let's continue.
Punch Man. In a
Let's
world
go.
where monsters are born.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, why did thumbnail still look the same? Did thumbnail look the same though from the last one? I don't know.
Desires, we are introduced to an ordinary man named
Look at that aura.
Saitama. World where monsters are born from desires, we are introduced.
Look at the aura, bro. Look at the aura, bro. We gotta examine this, bro. Like, you see this? I don't think no other anime character can do this. I'm not. That's not glazing, but I don't think no other anime character can do this. Look at this. No other anime character can do this, what he is doing. One Sensei created one of the most broken characters of all time, bro, of all fiction. It's just point blank, period, bro. Just period.
Ordinary man named Saitama who decided one day he was going to pursue his childhood dream.
Just for fun. This dude just a hero for fun, bro. A hero for fun, bro.
Of becoming a hero that could defeat any opponent with ease. Who would have known that this dream would have changed his life forever? As completing 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats.
This right here, when I first got into it, bro, I was like, he finally finna tell how he got his powers and stuff. When did all this right here, and
a 10-kilometer run
every month, and then he ate what? Bananas. He ate bananas. He also ate bananas, and like he AC, something else with the ACs and all that other stuff too, man. But I'm like, something ain't right. At that time, I was heavily into My Hero Academia. My partner put me on there. I'm like, something ain't right, bro. Cause I don't. This is how he got his power. I don't get it. It don't make sense to me. So I had to do my due diligent research on this guy, on the creator, and how he created this character and everything, bro. Cause like something ain't adding up. But after I realized that it's a Gad battle manga, you know, Saitama's that Gad character and all that stuff, I'm like, okay, that's all I need to know.
Every single day for 3 years, the limits placed on him by God were broken, with the limiter being
technically removed. Saitama removing his limiter, bro. But let's continue.
Theoretical barrier that restricts the physical strength of mortals, with God making a limiter for every being to prevent them from losing purpose.
Bro, I can't wait for the One Punch Man season 3 come out, bro. Peak fiction. Let's go.
Everyone eventually reaches this upper limit where they're unable to develop any more strength.
Infinite dodge oral blade.
No matter how hard they try. However, Saitama broke through this limiter, which results in the development of immeasurable strength.
He removed his limiter. Let's just keep it a buck, bro. There's no broken. He never broke nothing. He removed it, opened the doors and everything. Infinite strength, baby.
As his dream has now come true, he can defeat any opponent he wishes with a single punch.
Oh, that was the bar right there. That was the infinite bar right there.
He can defeat any opponent he wishes with a single punch.
I gotta let him cook right now. He cooked right down right now.
Saitama, even from the beginning, was able to one-shot the world's strongest man, who with one swipe of his hand can decimate entire cities.
One punch. But apparently some people still don't think he's One Punch Man. Like, we ain't seeing these stuff. So apparently they nitpicking on certain things, like the down players. They will continue nitpicking. Well, But those you can't take those as serious. You can't take those type of people seriously, bro. You got to just let them wholly glaze you out. Impeccable indeed.
And Vaccine Man who's able to shoot energy blasts that can vaporize them, with Murata confirming that these energy balls are the same ones fired by Homeless Emperor, who teaming up with Black Sperm can defeat Tatsumaki, who can obliterate entire continents. The Deep Sea King, a monster that was able to defeat multiple S-class
heroes. I love this character though, man. Deep Sea King, bro. He hard to me, bro. Especially when it rain, bro. I think when it rain, he more like OD to me.
Heroes without any effort comes face to face with Saitama and gets defeated by, you guessed it, a single punch. With this punch being
and change the weather as that. Saitama punch can also change the weather. We can't just let that slide. Saitama punch can literally change the weather condition. We just gotta put that out there right there, buddy. I'm just letting you know.
So strong that it literally changed the weather.
Oh well, no man. Never mind. Yeah, I see you on your game, buddy. Continue.
But among the stars, another being is bored of fighting weak.
And we can't forget in the opening, what is season 1? He was punching through like he was punching through like these universes and stuff, bro. Y'all saw that. So we just got one sensei created one of the most broken, diabolical character that exists. Let's continue.
Opponents, and once a challenge, Boros, an alien from.
Now, I'm not gonna hold you. When my partner put me on this, I thought this was the MC. Not gonna hold you.
Space, known as the dominator of the universe, sets his sight on Earth, targeting one man. The man to fulfill the prophecy, as Saitama has shown being able to resist the weight of a black hole.
Woo! This, and let's go to this one right here. Let's go to this one right here. This Saitama is bent pushing two black holes. This is not this. We gotta. I don't know what to say. I'm flabbergasted. But let's continue.
Not even light can escape from. Assuming the gravitational pull of this ability is comparable to a stellar mass black hole, Saitama would be resisting gravity billions of times stronger than.
Well, and he doing with 2. That one right there, I'll give it, whatever. But this right here, the one that he was doing with 2, that's impeccable.
Earth, and would have strength exceeding any natural force in the entire universe.
I'm surprised his body didn't obliterate.
As Boros and Saitama now stand face to face.
And Lord Boros said, I sense I sense limitless or something. I don't know.
It's time to see who the strongest truly is, as Boros comments on Saitama's strength, saying he senses no bottom to his might.
Oh yeah, that right now, yeah, something like that.
Saitama at this point in the series has defeated every monster with a single
punch.
However, Boros is different. Saitama punches Boros, but he's able to survive, shattering Boros' armor that was limiting his immense power. Okay.
Casually broken his armor. Let's examine that. Casually broken his armor.
Boros' strength continues to rise as he transforms and attacks Saitama, seemingly doing no damage. But the light show was pretty cool, as Boros' species is able to regenerate themselves.
See, I want to see more of Lord Boros, his species too, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I want to see more of his race, bro. But we did see him in the though.
Even from a pool of blood, which came in pretty handy, as Saitama's consecutive normal punches completely obliterated Boros' body. Boros kicks Saitama to the moon, and Saitama performs his best feat so far, as he jumps from the moon back to Earth, which will require him to.
Honestly, I'm just seeing all his feats are just gag stuff. That's just the whole purpose of this character.
Be moving about 299,792 kilometers per second.
Well, actually, it's 4,000, but I'll let you slide on that one. It's 4,000 and something, but I will let you slide on that.
Or 299,700 back to Earth, which will require him to be moving about 209.
4,000 is more like 400,000 to like 800,000, something like that. But but this is your perspective, so I'm gonna let you try to cook. Continue.
99,792 kilometers per second, or faster than light. Boros decides that he's done playing games and uses his full strength, charging up a collapsing star roaring cannon, which is stated to be able to eviscerate the entire planet's surface. But this is when we get to see something special, as Saitama gets serious and balls up his fist and pulls out a killer move. Serious series. Serious punch.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. With the
yes. Let's examine that. This Tommy punch is so strong that it just stopped it stopped the background and everything. It stopped official background music. That's how powerful this character is. So broken.
Yeah, okay. With the
oh my god.
Shockwave from this punch being so devastating that it can eviscerate Boros' attack and still have enough residual energy to split the Earth's atmosphere, which exceeds the energy of Tsar Bomba, which is the largest nuclear bomb ever detonated.
And we got to remember that Lord Boros literally stated, you wasn't even trying. This wasn't even a fight to begin with. You were still holding back. Dang. Bars.
Human history, as Boros states.
Oh, well, yeah. See. I barely even fade. See, bro, this wasn't even a match. But apparently, people saying he couldn't one punch Lord Boros. I don't know. Like what Lord Boros literally telling you that it just wasn't even a match in the beginning with. He couldn't even phase him. So I don't know what are they trying to go with this, but you just gotta let them cope, bro.
Saitama was still holding back, and now Saitama's one.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I said. I don't get it. I don't know why they say he didn't one punch Lord Boros and stuff. Like what? Okay, bro. You probably got to go back and rewatch it or reread the manga. But let's continue. Shall continue.
Again alone in the universe as the strongest. But in the world of One Punch Man, monsters are born from the darkness of people's desires. With the more obsessed you are with reaching a goal, the stronger you become. With monster cells being consumed by humans, enhancing their abilities, amplifying their negative emotions and desires, and this directly translates to strength. With Garo being a human that sees
bro. When this anime come out, everybody gonna be glazing. Everybody gonna be glazing pretty much. Garu, which I'm cool with. You know what I'm saying? Which I have no problem. Cause I think more people gonna love him more than Saitama. And then later on, Blast gonna show up. People love Blast too, but I think they're gonna love him more. Cause when I first saw it, like watching the manga, I was really hooked on him. So I can see like the people that only gonna watch anime, they're gonna love this character.
Monsters as beings that strive to fight to the end, and with monsters still being defeated by heroes, he's going to change that, with Garo getting more and more powerful as the series.
Bro, I can't wait, bro. This trailer gonna be nasty. Well, not the trailer, but the anime gonna be nasty, bro.
Progresses as he's actually going up the monster rank at an extremely high rate. This is due to his extreme mastery of martial arts, as it was stated in guidebooks that he possesses a natural sense of hand-to-hand combat and superhuman learning abilities. This is extremely impressive, as Bang in his prime was stated to be blessed with martial arts talents, and this blessed fighter dedicated several decades to training his water stream.
And like I said, season 2 was not even that bad, bro. I told them the only thing I disliked about season 2 was how they did Gino, like the collar, like his body, and then it feel like season 2 was being rushed out. And that my only downfall with it. Other than that, like I said, it was straight, man. Like I said, the story was really carrying it. And everything, like we getting along other characters, like season 2 was good, bro. But like I said, it just feel like I just like it that it feel like it was being rushed out. That my only thing about it, and how they did Gino, like it looked weird. But let's continue.
Rock smashing fist, which Garo was able to master this technique at only 18 years old. But being a monster won't get you anywhere.
Not 19, but he was 18. Let's continue.
As there are heroes that can defeat all of them. with just a single punch.
Who is
Garo
that?
gets even more powerful as he takes on S-class heroes and even high-tier monsters, with Garo going face-to-face with the king of the monsters, Orochi, and now it's time to see who the strongest monster really is. Orochi attacks Garo, and Garo is able to react and adapt to Orochi's movements, becoming faster with each passing second, as it was noted that Garo shares the same fighting spirit as Metal Bat, both being capable of literally overcoming death. But Orochi is a monster stated to be as powerful as Boros and can adapt to Garo's fighting style and even copy his
he is a genius. What kind did say he you're not the only genius or something. Like, yeah, Orochi is a genius, bro. He can like mimic that stuff and you know what I'm saying? All that type of whatever. He's a genius too, so you know, it is what it is.
The arts ultimately defeating him. However, the same Monster King, after growing stronger, is eventually one-shotted by the One Punch Man. After waking up, Garo finds himself face to face with Darkshine, completely drained of energy. Darkshine has the opportunity to finish him off for good, as Darkshine charges Garo using his martial arts to block all the attacks. However, the force still shatters his ribcage. At that moment, it becomes evident that Garo is undergoing a transformation. When he emerges on the surface, his biology changed. He's no longer a human. He's a monster. Monster Garo. Upon awakening, Garo is so powerful that he defeats Bomb and Silver Fang and easily takes down Pure Ugly
It's crazy, I like that form right there.
Single blow, with Pure Ugly being able to match Darkshine's strength. It was no match for the new Garo, showcasing just how strong he's become. Then Garo emerges into a battle with Platinum Sperm, with both fighters moving so fast that their actions occur within fractions of a second, with their speed being measured all the way up to 200 times faster than light. Garo faces Giant Centipede and adapts even more quickly and rapidly than before, mastering a new technique.
I forget Elder Centipede, whatever this one is, ain't his he was sent by God, like in Cosmic Garu, Monster Garu easily slash him with one hit.
The Monster Calamity Godslayer Fist, and with a single strike, he slices Sage Centipede in half.
Sage Centipede. That was sent by God, by the way, bro. This one is one of God higher ups, I believe. So let's continue. It's the same high war with them things with them okay, I don't want to overdraw. Let's go.
But that's when the world's hero arrives, Saitama stepping onto the battlefield, ready to eradicate these monsters from existence, and Garo realizes to achieve his goal, he must defeat Saitama. We later learn about the most mysterious and possibly the strongest character in the entire show, God. The #1 hero Blast has studied God intensively and concludes that God is the creator of all of existence, wielding control over all of space and time. As the creator of all of existence, wielding control over.
Like, Tommy just got hit with lightning, bro. In the head. What are we doing? I'm surprised the lightning didn't even bounce off. But you know, Saitama, like I said, Saitama just a unique, different character, bro. It is what it is.
All of space and time. Blast has even encountered God face to face, and Garo finds himself now in the presence of God, as God uses his deception to manipulate mortals by appearing as their most influential person. God offers Garo some of his power with one condition, that he takes his hand. But Garo refuses, slapping God's hand out of the way, but even that slight touch between God and monster produces the devil.
See, even touching God, bro, like I want to know how strong God is, bro. Even if you like touch him by accident, bro, it's like GG for real. So, like, what you supposed to do with this guy? I'm so curious. I want to know so much about God, bro. It's crazy. Like, just touching, just slapping his hand, bro. Enough to give you some that's enough to give you God power right now. It's crazy.
Garo lands back down on the planet, and he's no longer a monster. He's a god. as he's gained knowledge of all the energy in the entire universe and acquires some astonishing new abilities. As a human, Garo can copy everyone's techniques, but he can do much more than that, as he demonstrates his new power to copy blast space manipulation abilities and can now use nuclear fission and create his own subspace gates. As he defeats all of the heroes, and Saitama arrives on the battlefield just in time to see Garo punch a hole straight through Genos' core. And that's it. Saitama's done holding back. Holding his friend's core in his hand, Saitama only has one thing on his mind. Serious punch. Saitama attacks Garo with his most powerful punch, but Garo figured out a way to survive. The only way to match Saitama's strength is to match Saitama's strength.
See, this whole fight right here is going to show y'all. This whole fight right here is just going to demonstrate no matter what you do, you will never catch up with Saitama, bro. That's just how it is, bro. That's why I say I can't wait till they animate this, bro. People gonna understand no matter what it is, you will never catch up with him.
Copying Saitama's strength, he calls this ability Saitama mode and winds up his own serious punch. And sensing the immense energy about to be unleashed, Blast uses his subspace gates to contain their clash in space, even requiring the help of others to redirect the attack from Earth. The blast is so powerful that it launches Garo and Saitama to the other end of space, crash landing them on one of Jupiter's moons. But in the opposite direction, their punch created a giant hole in space, labeled as a...
See this right here. This right here what people need to understand. That punch can easily destroy Cosmic Garo. That serious punch could have easily destroyed. But I understand people still want to see the fight, bro. People want to see the fight. That's why I'm cool with it. Look at Saitama, his hands and stuff. Look at this, bro. This dude's fist nearly shattered, bro. But it is what it is. It is what it is.
Serious punch squared, destroying all of the stars within this radius and generating multi-galaxy levels of power. Saitama tells Garo that he's glad.
Oh, well, at least I can let loose. It ain't like he's saying I can go full power or whatever stuff. He's just letting loose a little bit.
He can finally use his full strength against someone who can actually stand up. But Saitama isn't excited like he was in his dream because of the death of his friend.
Oh yeah, see, and also that right there. God, the story, his whole... I don't want to go back and look for all that stuff, man. I really don't. His dream is to fight someone. It could have been Cosmic Garo, but unfortunately it ain't, cause he don't feel like no excitement. So they're like, Cosmic Garo isn't him. He isn't the one. He isn't the chosen one.
Garo uses his abilities against someone who can actually stand up. But Saitama isn't excited like...
See, he don't feel excitement. He don't feel no excitement. So this, like I said, this is just another cakewalk for him. But let's continue.
He was in his dream because of the death of his friend. Garo uses his...
What?
Isn't excited like he was in his dream because of the death of his friend.
That was never stated. Come on now. That wasn't never stated, but let's continue.
Garo uses his...
He didn't say nothing like he don't feel no slight, no slight excitement because of the death. Come on now. But let's continue. Like I said, this is perspective, but let's continue because that right there, all cap. Let's continue though.
Abilities against Saitama, but none of them work. He tries to use his subspace gates, but Saitama just kicks him away, granting Saitama the ability of
Tone force and everything.
Physical interactions, as Saitama grabs the surface of the moon and tears it off using a serious table flip. Garo acknowledges that Saitama's strength is limitless and decides to copy him endlessly. Acknowledges that Saitama's strength...
He's so strong, limitless strong. It go like he's so strong, limitless strong, or he's so strong, infinitely strong. That's why I say it's different, bro. He's so strong, infinitely strong, or limitless. Like I said, it's everywhere, bro.
Strength is limitless and decides to copy him endlessly. However, Garo realizes that for some reason it isn't working, as we see how
Which car can keep constantly growing. I mean, whatchamacallit can keep constantly like copying stuff. But like I said, you can't do that with Saitama. Once they created one of the most broken character, bro.
His strength actually works as it's shown on a graph. Saitama has finite jumps and his strength just keeps going up higher and higher, so fast that characters that can copy you just by looking at you can't even keep up. He grows so
it doesn't matter how much you copy him, bro, you won't never keep up with him, catch up with him, bro.
Exponentially fast that Garo can't copy his strength, and Saitama once again becomes bored in the fight. And what happens next?
See, that's the only thing, that was my only thing, like, oh well. Saitama, it is what it is. Saitama get bored. He get bored. He know he can defeat you now, so it's over, bro.
Everybody better say bless you. Saitama sneezes and just the force of his sneeze alone is able to destroy Jupiter. And when Garo sees this, he decides that he's had enough and wants to escape, kicking Saitama to the other end of space and using one of his subspace gates to get back to Earth. But Saitama uses a serious fart and is able to move massively faster than light and catches.
Ain't that what did Marauder said? He said how would he when he was talking about what Lord Bar was saying, something like how would whatchamacallit get close to moon? I mean back to the home if he wasn't in the moon. I mean he didn't land it on the moon. Said probably like a fart, you know, the gag stuff and stuff. Like, yo, bro.
Back up to Garo. What the f? Saitama punches Garo back down to Earth, and when he sees the kid he had a friendship with died, he decides that he's done. Garo tells Saitama that it's up to him to fix the mistakes and teaches him an ability that he hoped to master once he got God's power. However, it was still not enough. But Saitama is a completely different story. Garo shows Saitama how to reverse particles and antiparticles, with Saitama's particles doing the same. God decides to take Garo's powers away, but before Garo dies, he tells Saitama, if anyone can master the power of God without taking his hand,
it's Saitama, bro.
It's him. Saitama begins launching back in time.
We already know this man is God.
All the past events, and when he sees Garo in the past, he decides to do what he does best. He balls up his fist and punches, with this punch being the reversal of causality itself, creating an attack that not even the One Punch Man can do, ending a fight in 0 punches.
Not with 1 punch, but with 0 punch. Technically, that whole fight we just saw wasn't even a fight, bro. That whole fight we just witnessed, that whole battle right there wasn't even a thing, bro. This was the real battle right here. 0 punch. This was the real battle. That whole battle right there between Saitama and Cosmic Garo wasn't even a thing, bro. That's why I say it don't even exist to me. This was the real one.
But now that it's over, things are about to get interesting. In the recent chapters of One Punch Man, Empty Void, the leader of the ninja village, embraces the power of God, resulting
in... we doing this one? Oh, okay. Wait. No, we doing this one. Why won't we just stick with the... Oh, okay. But hey, yo, y'all know who my boy is. Empty Goat. Where's my boy? Where is Empty Goat, bro? Where's Empty Goat? Come on, wait. Where's Empty Goat at, Brody? Oh, y'all gotta watch Versus. Versus good too, bro. Empty Goat, bro. Stop playing with my goat, bro. Stop playing with that goat, bro. Stop playing with him.
Transformation to a servant.
But he doing a retcon. Okay, whatever.
God, and has a battle against the #1 hero Blast, and at the end of their evenly matched battle, Blast emerged victorious, sealing Empty Void within the ninja village. 50 years later, after absorbing all of the former powers of Garo for himself, Empty Void has returned, as he confronts Flashy Flash and Speed of Sound Sonic, attempting to sway them to embracing God's power. However, both of them resist the temptation and break free of his illusions, forcing Empty Void to combat them. But now we get to see something that's pretty interesting. Empty Void uses an ability that defies the very causality of the universe, allowing him to perceive all infinite possibilities and manipulate parallel worlds. Empty Void used an ability to jump into another dimension that is outside of the causality of the universe, but this would necessitate that he's outside of causality itself, as this is just a place where he can use this ability, and whenever he does attack one of these orbs, it only does a certain amount of damage to the planet or area that he's attacking and doesn't affect the entire timeline. But Saitama is able to catch these attacks casually and defeats Empty Void by accident. Overall, Saitama would scale to multi-galaxy.
I mean, say Tommy caught it, but see, I wish he would have did the other one, man, when he just punched the god power out. Yo, I like that one, but that's good. Oh, what he scales Saitama. Oh, like I said, y'all, this just his perspective, how he, you know what I'm saying, in that power scaling thing. That's how they apparently that's how they scale Saitama. But like I said, I do not scale Saitama by his feats, bro. That's just wow. That's literally putting a limitation on someone who don't have a limit. Well, okay, let's go.
With massively faster than light speed. In the end, there is truly nothing that this human can't do.
That speed, but didn't we just see how fast Saitama was when he was finna go against when he playing with Flashy Flash when he said let's begin? Oh, okay. Like I said, bro, like I said, I do not scale Saitama like that. I don't scale Saitama by feats, but that's his channel. So let's see his perspective about it.
And I'm ready for the battle of the century. If the creation can defeat the creator, Saitama versus God. But I already know who the winner's going to be. Call it an educated hunch. Imagine creating everything just to lose in one punch. What's up, guys? It's Divine. If you guys enjoyed this video,
I kind of wish they'll do like other characters besides this One Punch Man. I mean, you know, One Punch Man all the time. Like we can do Blast, you know what I'm saying? Empty Gold, you know what I'm saying? I want to see those too, but I don't know. Whatever. But you already know. Link up on the description, all that good stuff, man. Let's go.